Governor Corbett recently presented his second budget address to the legislature. And like last year, it's a conservative budget due to the lagging economy. Let's spend 5 minutes on the subject with State Representative Kerry Benninghoff. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Can you just paint a picture of where the economy stands right now in Pennsylvania?
Well, in Pennsylvania, it's not much more different than the whole United States. Things are tough. Revenues are not coming in as most governments would like to see them. Unemployment is still high, and therefore governments have to be smart about how they plan their budgets and how they plan their spending.
In light of needing to tighten things up a little bit, can you describe the governor's approach to how he crafted his budget? He stood before the legislature and laid out his plan in an address. What type of approach did he take?
I think two of the big things that spoke out to me is, one, we're not going to be spending any more money than what we have, and more importantly, I think he said that we're going to do our very best to not cut public education, but we're going to be efficient about how we spend our money. So I think that's the overall goal by the legislature and the governor's office, is to do some internal inspection of how we can be more efficient at providing government services with the money that we have.
Two of the larger areas where Pennsylvania spends its money is in the Department of Public Welfare, and also the Department of Corrections is another one. What kind of things did the governor have to say about those, and how do you feel about those areas?
In addition to being one of the larger areas of the budget, they're also one of the faster growing areas of our budget. Most citizens want to be safe, and so they want criminals put behind bars, and somebody has to take care of them. I know with the new Secretary of Corrections in the governor's office, they're working very hard at trying to streamline some of their own services, looking how they provide internal services, whether it's the meals to inmates or other day-to-day operations, and trying to streamline those costs. They've even gone to the employees and asked them to provide suggestions on things that they've seen, whether it's vendors that they use, and trying to cut the overall cost of providing correction services, because the clientele numbers don't go down. We still have an ever-increasing number of inmates that need to be serviced throughout our state. Department of Welfare, same type of thing. I think there's been a lot of efforts both on the national level and the state level to try to have welfare to work programs, encouraging people to use welfare services when they need a boost up, but not to be something that's a permanent resource of income. And so I think we're going to be cracking down on the requirements that you need to be providing yourself with the opportunity to get other jobs, educational opportunities, and that this is a limited time resources to assist you during tough economic times. One of the parts of welfare that people don't realize is a large percentage of the recipients are also the elderly who have outlived some of their means, and so it's a little more difficult to just say, go get a job. And so we'd like to have those dollars for those individuals who have fallen down on their luck or maybe have outlived their own resources, because we've done a great job in healthcare keeping them alive longer.
Job creation was another theme that the governor addressed a lot. He even rolled out a plan, not a lot of details yet, but for job creation. What kind of efforts have the House Republicans made recently in trying to allow businesses to grow and create jobs?
Well, through my finance committee and the policy committee, some of the things we've done is research what has been effective in other states. And I think, as we learned, a lot of states are trying to entice businesses to come into their areas, bring their companies there. And more importantly, what are we doing as a Commonwealth to keep the companies that are here? And part of that has to have good tax policy that doesn't squeeze them so hard, or regulatory policies that just kind of choke them out of existence. So we're trying to balance that. And we're trying to continue to phase out the capital stock and franchise tax. Pennsylvania's businesses pay corporate net income and capital stock and franchise tax, which kind of appears to anyone outside of here as double taxation. Why would I want to come to your state, in addition to high costs of litigation and health care? These are three major driving factors of whether a state chooses to come to Pennsylvania. So we're trying to be more proactive on those types of policies and make ourselves look more attractive, because a lot of us believe that Pennsylvania is a beautiful state, a place we want people to come, and frankly our geography within the country itself makes us a desirable place, and we happen to be located within major arteries of transportation that people should come here, and we want them here. Last but not least is the transportation infrastructure itself. If we provide a quality infrastructure, it's safe, and one that's not in disrepair as it currently is, that too is a driving force for companies to decide to bring their businesses here and transport their company products throughout the United States.
Thanks for the update today, and I'm sure you'll continue to keep your constituents up to date on what is going on with the budget process.
Absolutely, and we look forward to their input as well.
Great. If you have comments or questions about this or any other legislative topic, Representative Benninghoff's contact information will be on the screen in just a few seconds. I'm Laurie Bull. Thanks for spending 5 minutes with State Representative Kerry Benninghoff.